My goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Okay. So it seems what they're trying to say is that Prince Charles got it from Prince Albert of Monaco. Okay. That has been the additional information that they have just included in this breaking news. My, guys. This one really takes the cake. So we had Tom Hanks, we had a couple NBA stars, and we know that people around the world have been scratching their head, have been honestly wondering, if this is true or not. It's really been something else. And quite frankly, for me, this one makes me really want to look into, if this is really true, okay? Because now they are saying that Prince Charles is isolating as we speak. Prince Charles is in self isolation. So let's go ahead and read what they've said about it. The latest that I've just heard is that Prince Charles came in contact with the Prince of Monaco. I believe his name is Albert, and that would explain it. So apparently a couple princes that were around Prince Charles tested positive, and of course now he has tested positive. So very unfortunate. Another crazy news story about this ongoing virus. It just won't go away. So here's what a couple articles over there in the UK have said. Just gonna read a couple for you all. So Prince Charles is 71. He has basically displayed mild symptoms. They're saying that, but regardless, he's in good health. So you notice how with all these celebrities, they keep saying, oh, but regardless of no symptoms, regardless of this, regardless of that, they're still in good health. Well, that's a head scratcher for me. But anyway, they've also said, so in accordance with the government and medical advice, he's now self isolating in his home in Scotland. Okay, so he's not in England. It seems he's going to be self isolating himself in Scotland. All right, the tests were carried out by the NHS. And it is possible to ascertain from whom the prince caught the virus owing to the high numbers of engagements he carried out in his public role during recent weeks. Well, what I'll add to that, with them saying that they don't know how he got it. Well, what I just heard on television is that he was around the Prince of Monaco, and that's what the TV is now saying. This article obviously was just, yeah, exactly 2 hours ago. Okay, so this only was updated 2 hours ago. So common sense would say, well, since 2 hours has passed, right, there has been more evidence, there's been more information about Prince Charles's whereabouts. So what I've just heard is that it's from the Prince of Monaco. Okay, they're saying he was around the Prince of Monaco. But here's my thing: just like the Pope, just like Duchess of Cambridge and Prince William, there was actually a video recently showing Catherine and William still shaking hands. They just had their Ireland tour, if I'm not mistaken. So, which one is it? You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of celebrities, a lot of people, are still shaking hands, are still going out. And then on the other hand, you have people like this, celebrities like this, high profile individuals who, are getting bitten back. You see what I'm saying? Because the reality was, him and Camilla, we're still doing public events. And the reality is, Catherine and William were also still doing public things. Even if it was just, visiting certain places, they were still shaking hands. So, now my question is, I wonder if anybody else has it. and common sense would say, well, oh my goodness, the Queen, right? The Queen is not like in her 40s or her 60s. If Prince Charles is 71, surely the Queen is a lot older. So, it makes you think, like, is this it? Is this where maybe let's get real. If anybody's gonna have it, all the scandal that Prince Andrew had, you know, you would think it'd be somebody different. So Prince Charles, sorry to hear that, but it seems like, you know, now you're going to have to self-isolate. And, you know, we're not going to go down the rabbit hole of if it's fake or not. I think we've all been, you know, totally bombarded with a lot of different stories. And, you know, I have not did a reading on it yet. I don't really plan on doing it because, quite frankly, you know, I don't really want to see anything that I don't want to see. I think we've had enough head scratchers here. So, you know, I guess Prince Charles, I guess we can add Prince Charles to the list of celebrities and high profile people who now have it as well. I know the Pope was sick recently, so I'm really wondering if they ever checked the Pope out, because the Pope was coughing up a storm and the Pope shakes hands as well. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, just recently, Charles, Catherine, and William were also out and about, okay? So here's my thing. If they're going to say it's a lockdown, if they're going to say that we need to quarantine, that means everybody, okay? These safety rules, these health expert statements and directions that they keep telling us we need to do should not just apply to the working class. If this is as bad as they say it is, then it needs to apply to everybody, okay? Not just these celebrities who can't stand to be locked in their $1 million mansions. If this is the case, then it needs to be applied to everybody, okay? And not just, you know, a handful, okay? Now, with American news, we have, I believe this is MSNBC or NBC, I'm not sure. Let me see here. I just opened, well, that's what I thought, NBC, whatever. So now they've gone, so now I'm looking at an American article, and they're saying that he experienced mild symptoms, okay? So they're saying that it was only mild symptoms. It wasn't like he was, you know, drowning and coughing or something like that. And Queen Elizabeth is 93. So, you know, Prince Charles, you know, you've had your controversy, you know, you've really, you know, you've been around for the British monarch for such a long time, and no disrespect, but my attention is on the Queen. You see what I'm saying? Like my thinking is this: did the Queen come in contact with Prince Charles? Is the Queen sick? You know, that's gonna be the big one, is if the Queen was to, I guess, you know, also test positive. So hopefully no one else, but, you know, these royals, you know, these celebrities, they travel up and down, you know, they come in contact with a lot of people. So I don't think it's too far-fetched to say, well, does his wife have it? So, you know, does his wife have it? Does the Queen have it? You know, hopefully Prince William and Catherine have distanced themselves. But my goodness, I mean, this is just taking over everybody. I mean, these stories, you know, this virus is just stopping everybody in their tracks, and it's just ridiculous. You know, I think at this point we just all hope that this thing would just end and die down, and we'll find some kind of solution for this. I mean, vaccine or not, I just think that we need to, you know, at some point, you know, we've got to see this thing decrease, and it's just not, it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good when we have all these, you know, celebrities testing positive. So regardless of what people think about, you know, conspiracy or not, my goodness, this is just something else, guys. So anyway, on a lighter note, I'm really hoping that you all, you know, I'm really hoping that you all, you know, get a good rest, and that you all are healthy and well. And I will see you all in the next video. Okay, take care of yourselves. Bye.